Oh, right, hey, got to do that. Hey, this girl maybe didn't have a kiss for a year, so might as well give her a break.
I want to get me a kiss.
Is your reigning, defending, four-time Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead.
I genuinely thought that I had to eat big to get big, okay? And me being a teenager, this meant dirty bulking. This meant eating whatever I wanted, okay? I don't even know what was going through my head at that point. This is when social media was kind of coming up. So I was seeing all these big guys and I'm like, you know, like the videos of Jay Cutler and like a bunch of these bodybuilders, they're eating massive amounts of food. Obviously they're like 300 pounds or whatever. So I'm like, I gotta do that. I gotta get big. I wanna be jacked one day. So I started eating like a lot. The body dysmorphia and that image in my head just started like, I'm too skinny. Like I can see my ribs and shit. And like when you track your calories every single day, super precisely to the exact calorie, to the exact protein gram, carb gram, fat gram, like you are on point every single day, this fucks with your head a lot, okay? And you don't see food as food and fuel. You see food as a number, and you are sacrificing, you know, other meals or certain types of food for other food because, again, you see it as a number. When you get so consumed by that number, that's when the head starts spinning, man, and you can go down this bad path. So basically, 16 years old, you know, I started getting into bodybuilding at 14, whatever, and I was slowly bulking up, like I said, until like 17. So I was tracking a lot, basically every single day. Like I would literally wake up out of my bed. I wouldn't even take a shower because I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror when I was bulking. I just didn't want to. And I went to my spare bedroom where I have a scale. And I would step on the scale and I would see the 4 pounds up and I would be like, there's a little light bulb in my head. I'm like, it's working, I'm getting bigger. And then I'd go into my bathroom and take a shower and I wouldn't look at myself in the mirror. I would take a shower first. And then I'd come out and I would come out of the shower and I purposely wouldn't wipe down the mirror because I would see myself in the mirror. And I didn't want to see that, like, to start my day because it would not start my day in a good way. And I would go to school and then I would just be thinking about it. So the only time I'd actually look at my body when I was at that state was when post-workout. And I never wore any stringers or tank tops, maybe a tank when I was like 17, but shirts and hoodies, and like I was hiding my body. I would have these big cheat days of like 4,000, 5,000 calories, and I would indulge and I would love food, whatever, wake up heavier, whatever. And then I'd look at myself in the mirror eventually throughout the day. It would just happen. And I would be like, I'm getting way too fat. I'm too big. I gotta, no more carbs. So I would stop having carbs the rest of the day, or whenever I like saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, I gotta cut now. I'm getting too fat. I'm getting too big. So I would go in a stupid deficit. I would have like 1,700 calories that next day, then the next day, and then like kind of even it out like the third day, so like 2,000, maybe 2,500 calories. Again, I know that these were these numbers because I would track every single day. But as soon as I got out of that somewhat weird routine of doing that, I decided to fully bulk. And this is where I bulked stupidly, and I ate like 4,000 calories. It almost came to a point where I wouldn't eat during the day because I wanted to save all of my calories for at night because I knew I would binge out. I knew that as soon as I would have one bite of any food, good food or bad food, I couldn't stop. And I wouldn't track on purpose in these cases because I knew that if I saw that number of how much I was eating, it would make me sick. And I thought I had to do that. I thought I had to binge out every single night and eat ridiculous amounts of food to get to where I wanted to be in my body right now.
Forgive me.
your 4-time Olympia champion. Give it up for Seabon.